Live from the CBS Broadcast Center, this is CBS 2 News at 11.
Is there anything you want to say? What happened? What happened that night?
Not one, but two men charged and hauled off in handcuffs tonight. Police say it's a sordid tale of partying on the Upper East Side that led to murder and a botched cover-up. Good evening, everyone. I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. CBS 2's Valerie Castro has more now on these new developments. She's live in Lower Manhattan, where the suspects are expected in court soon. Valerie.
Christine, I just left that courtroom a few moments ago, and I can tell you Lawrence DeLeon, one of the men that left the police precinct earlier today in handcuffs, is waiting inside. Both men are just minutes away from facing a judge for the first time since those murder charges were filed. 25-year-old James Rackover and 28-year-old Lawrence DeLeon both silent as they were led out of the 13th precinct in handcuffs, each charged with murder and concealment of a human corpse. Police say the men are accused of stabbing 26-year-old Joseph Comunale 15 times inside Rackover's Upper East Side apartment. Police sources say the men then threw him from the window into the bushes below, breaking his pelvis, and drove the body miles away to the Jersey Shore. A cadaver dog made the discovery in a shallow grave in Oceanport.
An effort to burn his body. We have gasoline as well in that crime scene.
Police say Comunale had been at a club Saturday with friends, but later left with people he'd only met that night. They returned to Rackover's apartment at the luxury building, but Comunale wouldn't leave alive. Police found telling evidence inside.
Blood on clothing, substantial. We also have bleach, what appears to be bleach on that clothing as well, in order to cover up the blood.
Sources say Rackover does have a criminal history with arrests for burglary and drugs in Florida. DeLeon lives in this high-rise building in Jersey City, where residents learned their neighbor is now an accused murderer.
It's absolutely disturbing. I mean, you never know what people are capable of.
Comunale's father still in anguish over the sudden loss of his son and setting the record straight on who he really was.
But Joey wasn't a partier, and he didn't go down to the city, you know, to be a partier. They had a lot of friends with him that night, and unfortunately, they separated, and he met up with the wrong guys.
Those wrong guys now accused of brutally taking the life of a stranger. Police collected more than 30 pieces of evidence in this case. Despite that and all of the details that we do know, what is still unclear is the reason for this violent murder. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Valerie Castro, CBS 2 News.